You got skills.
If you think video games fry your mind
Game over.
and make you stupid,
Your bed is a car.
Yeah, but it's a sweet car.
you're lost.
What is that ringing? Do I have a tumor?
Now, for this ultimate gamer,
Who wants a shot at the champ?
It's going down.
desperate times,
Josh has been spending our rent money on Filipino hookers.
You're a hooker.
I got evicted. Timmy, any chance I can crash on your couch tonight?
Shut up.
call for desperate measures.
This really cute chick said that I could sleep with her and her two crazy girlfriends.
You remember my grandson, Alex?
How old are you now?
36.
You have a girlfriend?
No.
My grandson's gay too. I'll give you his number.
Why are you so tired? Because I was with 3 chicks last night.
Don't tell me your roommates did that to you.
They're crazy. They tied me up.
That's legendary.
Looking for Alex?
We're his roommates.
You're the reason Alex has been tired all week?
We ride him pretty hard.
Oh, that is so gnarly.
This January,
I was putting up my Christmas tree.
Dude, it's July. And, why are you naked?
Oh my God. I am naked. Come on in.
from 20th Century Fox, comes a comedy that proves
Don't judge me, monkey.
you're never too old
This tea has quite a kick.
to come of age.
I can hear my hair growing.
Hey, Sophie didn't die in the bed, did you?
No.
Good, good.
She fell out of bed and died right here.
Grandma's Boy,
Died on the floor, and nobody helped me.
I swear to God, I would have helped you, Sophie. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I would have helped you. I just wasn't here.
Gotcha!
Oh, my God!
You scaredy cat.
Another day, just another day.
Welcome back to Reels, Booze, and Bros. If this is your first time tuning in, I encourage you to subscribe to this show so you can hear all the fun episodes we have created and for future shows coming up. For everyone else, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, rate, and review us on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, anything else you listen to. The reason why? It helps us know what you like and want so we can bring better content to you. Lastly, check out our brand new website, reelsboozebros.com. On that website, you can find all of our social media there, links, and more great content that goes along with the show. Now, on to Reels and Booze. I'm your host, Jay. I got Brian.
What up?
Nick here.
How you doing?
Super fan, a real bro. Kevin will be joining us tonight. Thank you, Kev, for all the contributions you had for our last episodes. We really appreciate it. We're just back to the Triumvirate right now. So, again, last episode was The Equalizer, which was a special trilogy segment we did. Again, that was all 3 movies starred Denzel Washington, officially dubbed the Denzel Trilogy here at Reels, Booze, and Bros, a.k.a. RB2. I think we did a great job with that, guys. Same thing, we really brought light to Denzel in his career, picked some good movies there going on.
Oh, for sure. I just like the fact that we just did Denzel as just a badass. I mean, like, he's Denzel. He's a badass in pretty much every movie that he does, but, I mean, him just literally kicking ass and taking names the whole entire time. So you got to see him in a different light than always just being like that strong lead actor, So I was a huge fan of that.
Yeah, you see his range in all the movies that he's done. Even, I said, most of them we did were kick-ass action movies, action thrillers. But he's done other great stuff out there. What was it, John Q, Glory.
Remember the Titans.
So some fantastic acting there. He wasn't always like the badass guy, but he carries the movie. He's always knows his presence known. The Denzel trilogy, we finished up, and today we are bringing you, we decided to go funny and have a good time for this. So, Grandma's Boy, a stoner comedy. So I hope you guys have watched that. If not, pause right here, watch it, come back, listen to us. Or as Nick suggested a couple of podcasts ago, listen to the episode, then watch the movie, then come back and listen to the podcast and laugh your ass off even more. Now, but first, before we go on to Grandma's Boy, what are we drinking for the booze for this episode tonight? So, Brian, you brought this again. Brian seems to bring most of our beer, which is very nice of him.
I'm not going to go first. You guys can go first with the...
All right, so I'll go first.
I usually bring the beer, so I'm okay. I'm tired of describing.
So I'll go with this. The name of the beer is called Fluctuation from Equilibrium Brewery. Equilibrium, another great movie. So this beer is a double India Pale Ale. It is an 8.1% alcohol. This beer, I enjoy it. It reminds me of, we spoke earlier, Icarus Brewing what is that called? Drinking crayons, but it's not as smooth as Nick pointed out there. Has a little bit. What do you think? Was it bitter, Nick, or something like a little
Yeah,
bite
it's got
to
a little
it?
bite. Yeah, I think that's the way to explain it. But it's not a bad bite.
No,
It's just-
not one bit.
It's still smooth beer.
Yeah, it's a very good beer. I'm not knocking it at all.
No, not one bit. But that's the main difference between Icarus and this one. Now, I would give Icarus like a. I think I gave it like a 4.5 in the
Maybe
Untapped.
that's why it's called fluctuation.
And then this one,
Starts
I give a
smooth,
4.
It's got a little bite at the end. Fluctuates.
I see
I
what
see.
you did there. I see what
the
you
flux
did.
capacitor. I don't know. So that's what we got. Brian, you want to put your thoughts, or you know what? You're pretty satisfied with this.
I'm satisfied. It's a smooth beer. I don't know. Maybe it's just a tolerance of that we're at now. I think they're all like, once again, it's an 8%. Doesn't feel like an 8% beer. So let's see how this goes.
Yeah, we started off strong on this episode. Usually we're at like the mid 6s to like mid 7s. This one we're like, you know what? Fuck it, 8. Let's do it. Roll the dice. We're gonna go crazy. Okay, so that's the beer we
I'll
got.
go to the loony bin with you, bro.
I want you to take the Green Hulk. All right, now let's not get into it.
Didn't mean to get ahead of myself there.
We're jumping way ahead over here. All right, guys. So background from the movie. Grandma's Boy is a 2006 American stoner comedy film. Wow, who would have thought? Directed by Nicholas Goosen, starring Alan Covert and Nick Swartzen, and written by Barry Wernick as well as Covert and Swartzen. The film features a video game tester who is forced to move in with his grandmother. After being evicted from his home alongside Covert and Swartzen, the film co-stars Doris Roberts, Linda Cardinale, Shirley Jones, Shirley Knight, Peter Dante, Joel Moore, Rob Schneider, and Kevin Nealon. Also, Jonah Hill, if you remember that. I'd say he's a star, but he's just in there for the...
He's just background.
No, it's a very, very early Jonah Hill.
Of course.
Right? I mean, I don't even think this is super bad Jonah Hill.
No. So that's a little BTS. No.
No, because I think Jonah Hill was like, Superbad was like 2008.
You're right. It may be right.
Yeah, that's later on. That's a little BTS. I'll get onto that as we go.
Which I actually have BTS. Oh, from my memory. Yeah.
Okay, so Grandma's Boy opened theatrically on June 6, 2006 in about 2,000 venues, earned just a little over $3 million in its opening weekend, ranking 13th in the domestic box office and second among that weekend's newcomers. The film ended its run 7 weeks later on February 23rd, having grossed only $6 million domestically and just under $500,000 internationally for a worldwide total of $6.5 million. Yeah, right.
I mean, truth be told, I don't remember knowing this movie was in the theaters.
Yeah, I don't think
I definitely was on DVD when I first watched it.
That's where the money comes
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So the film was not successful in theaters. It managed to become a success on the home video market, grossing almost $32 million in DVD sales.
Wow.
31.9. So
That's a big number.
yeah. So again, this is what's called a cult classic, which is why it's still good to this day. You know what? Another cult classic I'm thinking about is the Boondock Saints. That one might be. That's something similar to this, like a cult classic. Not as fun. Obviously not as funny.
That doesn't have the humor.
But that's considered a cult classic. So this is exactly one. All right. So that's what we got. Let's hop on to the critics and their reviews, and we'll go over with our reviews. So Rotten Tomatoes scores this at a 16% on the tomato meter, 80% audience score, IMDb a 7.0 out of 10, Metacritic Metascore of 3 out of 100. That's not can't write that. Do that 3. I mean, it was 30 out of 100. I have to probably double check that. User score 7.2 out of 10. Yeah, I think it's a 30 on the Metacritic. I think I fat fingered and deleted a number on this here. So again, critics, I can't deal with it. What do you guys think? So your thoughts on the critics and your thoughts on the movies. Let's go, Brian.
So for critics, I mean, this isn't a movie for them. Like, you gotta understand, like, they're not looking to get high and all that sort of stuff. So it's like, you know, it's our parents' age are the critics that are writing the reviews for these movies, you know, so they're not going to be the ones that are like, oh, this is awesome. This is so great. This is funny. But like for us watching this movie, like when we did see it, you know, maybe a year or two later, it's like, we're right in that age range of what the movie's going for. And you're just like, it's so relatable. It's, you know, just so many just stupid lines and you're just laughing your ass off. And it's just one big quotable movie, you know, and that's really what it is. It's, you know, it's just a bunch of, you know, Adam Sandler's friends just hanging out, having a good time. And it's like, if we throw a script together, it'll be okay. And let's just shoot a movie. You know, this makes me want to be friends with Sandler because you're in a movie.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, I
would
love
be
him.
there.
I think he's hysterical. So I mean, I'll still watch his movies to this day. But it's just like it's one of the perks of being his friends.
Yeah,
you know?
yep. It seems like it. Good friends with Adam Sandler, you'll be thrown in a movie. So Nick, what you got?
I thought it was a great movie. It's pretty. I think even if the critic was our age, they're not going to rate this movie too high because there's really, critic wise, it's not that great of a movie. But
No
it's
one's
just a
going
funny.
for an
It's,
Oscar in
it's
this
a
movie. Let's-
hysterical movie.
Yeah.
It's a hysterical movie.
Exactly.
You know?
You got to pay to be entertained. Were you entertained? Yes. So that's that's an 8 out of
Yep.
10 right there. You get entertained. So for me, same thing. A stoner movie in every sense of it is. I actually found myself eating a bag of chips and some other snacks while watching this movie. When I finished it towards the end, I'm like, my God, why am I so hungry? So I have my beer going on.
The Funyuns,
and
bro.
then next thing you know, oh yeah, half baked. I think we used to eat back in the day. What was it called? Okay. So again, very funny. I honestly forgot how funny this movie was and entertaining it was. And it's not over the top funny like this is the end. I'm not like in tears laughing my ass off, but I had a good some chuckles, guffaws over there. So you can't go wrong watching this movie. That's the best of it. So
Plus, it's like the perfect sort of like background movie. So if you're doing stuff around the house and it's on TV, it's like, oh, this part's on. So like, you're folding laundry or making dinner, it's on in the background. You're like, oh, this part's funny. I'll stop and watch for 5 minutes or till the commercial's on. It's just one of those things. Like if it's on, like you could just pick it up and you're like, you don't have to obviously follow the story to know what's going on. And it's just.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going back to doing laundry though.
Maybe not. But I'm just saying.
You can pick it up anywhere, but I don't know if you're walking away from it.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's like the perfect background noise.
I hate
like,
these towels. Get out of here. Oh, grandma's boy's on.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things where if it's on, you're just like, oh, I can keep this on while I'm doing whatever around the house. It's one of those movies where it's like, oh shit, this part's funny as hell.
Yep. Yeah, you can pick it up at any time during the movie. You know what's going on. The plot's simple, and you're gonna get a laugh. Just the moment you pick it up, you're gonna have some stupid ass line that's gonna happen. Monkey. So you have no idea of what's gonna happen. So all right, let's take a break, and then we'll get into the meat of this podcast. Stay tuned. Anyway, I was wondering if maybe I could crash here for a while. Whoa, I don't know, man. I got a business to run. This is like my office as well as my home. Plus, the line comes in a couple of days. A little build up for what's going to happen here on RB2. All right, so let's get into it. Favorite scenes, Nick. Take that quick sip down the hatch. I love scotch. Scotch.
Had to get a little liquids in the throat. The vocal cords are feeling a little dry, so I knew I was leading off. I wanted to be ready.
Favorite scene, sir.
Speaking of leading off, I'm going to go with the first scene in the movie, and it's the one where you see Alex and his roommate Josh starting off playing a little boxing. I forget the name of the boxing game, but at the time I know I remembered what it was.
Yeah.
But they're playing the boxing, and then it just leads to where these two big brutes come in and they're like moving shit out, and Alex is kind of like, what the hell's going on here? And then Rob Schneider has an excellent cameo.
Oh my God.
And I'm the one of the brutes was Kevin Nash. That was another awesome cameo. And, just from start to finish, I just thought that was a great scene. I don't know what you guys felt about it.
It was a good opening scene to begin the movie with. And I just love Rob Schneider in that scene, which is his accent that he puts on.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
when he's talking the other language on the phone.
I have him squish balls.
Alex, I like you. But I give you 5 minutes.
What this smell like Cypress Hill concert? I don't run to these kind of people.
Cypress Hill concert. That's so fucking random. I'm assuming Cypress Hill was that big at the time.
Yeah, they were back then.
Well, yeah. Also it fit into the profile of smoking weed. So,
right.
There's Alex, you forget smoking device?
Smoking lamp.
Smoking lamp. He fucking throws it. Oh, so what do you say? So I don't
That's
remember.
also
Oops,
your
expensive
fault.
piece.
That was your fault also. I have a problem. Oh my God. Yeah.
This is bullshit. It's like Cypress Hill concert in here. I don't rent to those kind of people.
Yuri, what the hell's going on?
Alex, how are you?
I'm good.
Well, for last 6 months, you don't pay me rent. So now, I no longer let you stay here. Okay? All right, my friends, pack up everything, put on truck, okay?
No, that's impossible. We've never missed a payment. Every month, I give Josh hundreds of dollars of my money, and then he writes you a rent check. Right, Josh?
I love them so much.
You love who?
The girls at Madame Kame's Filipino Palace.
You've been spending our rent money on Filipino hookers.
They're not hookers. They're massage therapists.
I would massage your cock for money. There's a word for that. I think it's hooker.
You're a hooker!
Whoa, wait.
Listen, Alex, I make you a special deal, huh? I give you 5 minutes to pack up all your shit you don't want thrown away. And if you take 1 extra minute, I have my 2 friends. They take your testicles and remove them through your anus. Deal? Nice, man. Okay, they got 1 minute, and then you. Okay? Posemia, palemia? Okay.
I'm sorry, Alex. I should have told you.
You can't whack it to internet porn like everyone else?
You know I don't have a credit card. So where are you going?
I'm gonna go to Dante's, see if he'll let me stay there. What about you?
Madame Kamei said I could stay at the palace.
You're sick.
I know.
Where's the bong?
Alex, you forgot smoking lamp. I'm sorry. Was that expensive piece?
I love that scene. It just it sets up the entire movie. All right.
Oh
Nick,
yeah,
go.
yeah, exactly. And then the next one that I've got, I've kind of taken the liberty of lumping multiple scenes into one. But when Alex goes to Jeff's parents' house and he stays the night with them, or tries to stay the night with them, and just the whole bit from the minute where Jeff answers the door and the onesie pajamas, just talking about his roommates.
It's like our kids' pajamas.
Right. To go into to Jeff's bedroom and it's the car bed and then waking up in the middle of the night and taking the action figure and going into the bathroom and jerking off to it, and then just as he's about to finish, the mom walks in.
Honey, you're still awake at this hour?
Jeffy, what are you doing? Just that the whole montage that I call Jeff's parents' house.
Oh yeah, I can agree with
great.
that. That's exactly. It's just one scene.
But
From...
it's a fucking sweet car bed.
I'm assuming gonna be rims or something. Like that. Oh my god, the quotes! Jesus Christ. Let's see what else you got, Nick.
So I then take a while for my next scene, but it's the dance game scene.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is about that scene. It just cracks me up. Just from the way that, first off, I've got to say this now because I can't wait any longer. But I think Nick Swanson has to be one of my all-time favorite actors for movies like this. Just the way that he delivers his lines, like the way that he's so like sarcastic all the time. Like I love it. I think he makes me laugh no matter what role he's in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So moving on.
Swartzen.
Well, sorry, Swartzen. Sorry. There's my mess up. I got to mess up at some point. There it is. Got it out of the way. All right. But just watching him when he's dancing, he's like yawning when he's playing it, and, like it's too easy for him. Just that whole scene just had me going. And then
I had that scene in there, but it's to like build off that scene. It's like I'm not big into video games. But we've all been into an arcade and we've seen people play that game, right? Like, literally, it's either 1 or 2 reactions of how they're playing. The kid before him and how he's like slow-mo, sort of just like boop, 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 doing the whole moves. And you're like, what the fuck is this? Like, he looks like he's just a lanky Gumby, just like all over the place. And then you see Nick Swartzen, like,
kind of guy.
Yeah.
And you see like Nick Swartzen, like the expert, and you're just like, fuck, man, what the fuck is this game? Like, but it's just so funny. It's like, those are the only 2 reactions. There's no middle ground in that game for anybody. It's either you're really good or you suck.
Right. And then finally, I've got, I did another lump montage of the party at the grandmother's house. I just thought the whole thing was absolutely hysterical. I find myself laughing like every little small scene in that whole thing. Whether it's them talking about sitting on the front porch and what was it? What was the name of the bar where they all came from?
The Crazy Beaver.
Yeah, a little less crazy, a little more beaver.
They're people, bro.
I wish she would jump off the box and.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. That
cereal.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm just not that
right
high.
In the beginning, I wish you'd have told me people were coming. I would have trimmed my antlers.
Yeah. Because of the deer weed. You better not smoke that when the lion comes.
Oh god, it's so good.
Very good, very good. Anything else you want to add to that scene?
I've got to add, Barry sucking the booby.
Oh my god!
Right, all right.
The milk.
The whole right. The Jeff and Grace romance starting, right?
Yes.
And then
Salt and pepper here.
Yeah. Well, I got that. Yep. The Samantha singing Salt and Pepper, and then finally the Cabo Wabo shots.
Oh my god!
Shots followed by the fart, and my beef is strong.
No, your beef is wrong.
Oh my god, that's great.
That was a good one. That whole like 10 minutes of scenes, and even the other lady, B, when she's singing Poison.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The song choices were fantastic.
Yeah.
Which one was that? The drive-through one? Where it's like,
Yeah.
No?
Yes.
Okay, I thought
Just
so.
to see you.
I love that song too. Okay, hey, Nick, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, Brian, what you got? I get some overlapping.
That's
but
it
what you
for
got?
scenes for you.
Yeah, that's it. I got 4
So then
scenes.
I have pretty much what Nick had. I do have the first interaction with Alex and the rest of the testers when it's the gray bush scene.
Yes, that's gonna go on there. Who wants a piece of the gray bush?
So he's the oldest one in there he's pretty much like double everybody's age. They're all like 18, 19 years old. And just they're playing that stupid frog game.
I was like, I'm a frog. I'm a frog.
He's like, I'm a frog. I'm beating more than you. Beating you.
It's like the Atari video game, maybe.
Yeah, but it was like literally
Eat that frog dick, Timmy. Eat it.
Yeah.
Nick sorts in the background.
Shit's weak.
I can't believe I fucking forgot about that.
So there's that. Like, there's so many quotes right in the beginning of that, because then you get the dynamic after that with Samantha being introduced to the rest of the group, and she's with JP.
Jesus
And he's
Christ.
like, so how much do clothes cost in the Matrix?
Adios, turd.
Yes.
All my voices.
It's just so good. Like, everything about that scene is perfect. He's like, my bush isn't gray. It's like,
I'm just happy to hear you have a bush.
That's good to know. So then we did the Dance Dance Revolution. What else do I got here?
The crinkling of Brian's notes.
Yeah, we did the party. Then I'll do. I like the dinner at the vegan restaurant.
That was a good one.
Oh, with Shiloh?
Yeah.
David Spade?
Yeah. And then just another random cameo with David Spade.
Yeah,
And he's so fucking funny in that. Like,
you're all so fucking funny, you meat eaters. I don't know what he said.
Nice karma, guy blow. That's not my name.
You said it wrong. You said it wrong.
You said
It's
it wrong.
Shiloh.
We don't have any shots of wheat grass or something.
Can I put
We don't have
shots in that?
but we have shots of wheatgrass. Or he's like, do you guys have a bathroom or do I have to shit in a plant?
No, that was at the house. We went.
No, that was
he
at
says
the restaurant.
Are you
sure?
That's what sets off David Spade.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah,
you guys
yes,
got
it
a
is.
bathroom in here? Or do I just shit in one of these plants?
Yeah.
I thought that was when
No,
he,
well,
I thought
he
it was
had
like,
it.
He
I thought that
does
was
go
a Nick.
back to the
He
house.
said the
yeah.
same exact line. Now he goes back to the house.
No. He's like, where's your bathroom? And then she says upstairs. Grace says upstairs.
So
that was at the house. All right, you know what? All right, whatever.
Nah.
I'm gonna fuck.
I'm telling you, it was definitely with Spade.
Well, like
because that's when he snaps.
Okay.
Yeah, the interaction between Spade and Nick Swartzen is hysterical.
You're nice.
But I mean, obviously, David Spade steals that scene, and he was just so good in it.
The cameos were fucking
Yeah.
like
So
11
then-
out of 10 on each fucking one they came with this movie.
So then after that, I'm gonna have, and I lumped these scenes in together. It was like the Dante's basement scenes. So,
yes.
I thought every single one that they did was fucking awesome. So with the first one, we were talking about, him getting kicked out and all that sort of stuff. It's like, bro, we went over the line already with the. This is my place of business, sort of deal. And then he's like, I'm getting a lion. And then he's like,
why?
Yeah, he gets loud. He's like, bro, can't be talking like that when the lion gets here.
Chill, bro. You know you can't raise your voice like that when the lion is here.
And he's like, lions eat deer, right? It's like, oh, doctor. Yeah, there's not only that, then they have, and we were talking about before, my probably favorite part with when they're talking about it and they get Mr. Lee Ho and they get a karate monkey. And they're just going back and forth with he's telling them how he got his yellow belt today and the monkey was so much better and he's got his red belt and he's like, so where is he now? Oh, he's upstairs putting away his nunchucks. And all of a sudden he hears this loud noise and it's just like, he's like, what's that? And he's like, Mr. Lee Ho, go check it out.
Yeah, he tells Dr.
Lee Ho
Shock.
does, like,
the
the
fact
whole
that he tells Dr. Shockaloo to speak to him and fucking like, and then he goes, he speaks perfect. I'm gonna say it's Korean because Taekwondo is from Korea.
Yeah.
So I think he speaks Korean to him and to discipline the monkey. He's like, so I'm
goes
sorry,
up
I'll edit
there.
that out. That's rude.
He goes up there and then there's like, what's all that noise? He's like, Mr. Lee Ho, monkey, and I lose my shit every time when that fucking monkey comes down the steps with that super like karate kick.
It's like fucking Liu Kang coming down the stairs in fucking Mortal Kombat. With a high fly kick right out because it's so good.
But you hear the monkey just like yelling at him. He's like, ah!
And there goes Dante off screen, gets flown. Like it's coming, but it's so fucking
I have
funny.
to watch that scene when it's on. Like no matter what, it's just like this fucking part is so goddamn funny. But like, so there was that, and then when he quits the job at the end and he goes back, I want you to take the bling bling, the deer shit, the Hulk shit, the bomber shit, roll it all together. And we're gonna smoke that. He's like, no one's ever been crazy enough to do that. He's like, this guy is. And he's like, fuck it. I'll smoke it with you. We'll go to the loony bin together.
Don't judge me, monkey.
Yeah. Then they're playing the video games. Like he's playing the monkey.
And it's not even on.
He's like, you're good. Drive, monkey, drive.
I think it's the devil.
Oh, God. I got actually a quote from that conversation.
He said, quit that place fucking weeks ago.
Weeks ago. It was like 45 minutes
Months ago. It's months ago. I quit there months ago. And then later on, he's like, is this Marv Albert?
But, yeah. So that's really it for me on the scenes. But
turns out JP really is a robot.
So yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, so on to me. I got everything what they said. I can't add any more to that. I can't break it further down. I said I lumped all the Dante scenes, but that monkey fucking high flying kick stands out. Sleeping over at Jeff's house and beating it to the Lara Croft doll. Break room scenes are great. Massive party at grandma's house, and Alex getting infected. Fucking Rob Schneider with his fucking shitty ass Armenian accent, I believe is what he was trying to go for. I loved it. So, all right, so we'll move on to the favorite quote. So I'll start this off before these guys get into. So with me, with Grace, I once gave Charlie Chaplin a hand job. You're like, oh my God.
Was it silent?
You got to do the whole thing. Like,
I just want to go with that. He goes,
wow, was he silent? Not after I got through with him.
I want gonna stick to the one because it's so good. I knew you guys would back me up on the rest. Then Brian said, "I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck."
Yeah.
And then Jeff, I can't believe you came on my mom.
Yeah.
JP.
Yeah. But then I got also when like a couple of sentences later, he's talking about how he was like balls deep in the turtle, and Jeff's like, "I love my turtle." Just the way he said it. He's
Why
like,
did you wake
I
me
love
up,
my
dude?
turtle.
You see, remember he cuts back, his thumb is in his mouth, and he's fucking literally balls deep and fucking spooning the turtle. Then we got the JP. Let's see the robot voice. I hate your face. Alex turns around. Did you say something? He just hides me in his
Yeah, he
trench
hides
coat
the
on
jacket.
the wall. And he's like, "You're fucking weird." And he goes, "How did he see me?" Fucking, that guy's fucking nuts. And then when Jeff, after, Brian said earlier, the Dance Dance Revolution game, what does high score mean? New high score.
Yes.
Is that bad? What does that mean? Did I break it? So that one's I go for the game.
For me in that scene, I also loved when he's like, when the guy like takes off the jacket, he's like, take off the Woody Allen jacket.
Because he had the fucking like elbow pads and shit on the jacket. God, that was horrible. Let's see. Here we got. Here's a Grandma Lily quote. Oh, I hate violence, but drugs are bad. She's playing the demonic video game.
Yes.
So,
take that, you dirty dopers.
We got Dante again. Dr. Shakalu brought me some crazy Zimbabwe weed that turns you into a deer, and then he turns into Dr. Shakalu with a deer, and he goes, "Hey, don't you know lions eat deer?" "That's true, kid." "Doctor, we got to be careful." The entire fucking exchange, he's like, oh, like a new discovery. Like, oh my god, we can't. And then again, going back to the Alex inside the bathroom masturbating with the Tomb Raider doll. He's like, "Come on, Lara, my cock is lost in the jungle. It's up to you to find it. I can't finish to find
no panties."
Oh, Lara, you dirty adventurer. Let's see what's under your skirt." He turns her over, lifts up the shirt, and goes, Lara, no panties? You know, I like that. Like, holy shit.
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck.
Are you going to do the rest of that part?
I wanted to go with that. I know you guys are
I don't
going
know.
to
We want to wake up the kids with the scream.
You're going to fill in the rest. I were far away from the fucking other side of the house. All right. Who wants to go next? I'm going to throw it out. Whoever wants to.
Well, I thought you were just going to continue with the rest of us. Like, oh my God.
It feels so good.
I can't stop coming. I'm sorry. It feels so good.
Yeah, I knew you guys would back me around that. I just want to go with the exact what Alex is saying. Oh, my sides.
So I got a couple other ones. Is it Don't Judge Me, Monkey? I love that one. I look back and there's a fucking king of the jungle. So that's what I decided to call the 5-0.
That one had me dying too. I look up in the tree and there's a fucking king in the jungle.
He's on the team. Holy shit, I forgot 2 quotes on here. Everything. All right.
Shit's
Anyway.
weak. Just how he says it. He's like, shit's weak. In the back. How much do clothes cost on the Matrix? What's up, Silver Fox?
Yes.
What's up, Silver Fox?
And who wants a piece of the gray bush?
So you got from Brian. I know there's a bunch more.
Yeah. We did the bed, the Charlie Chaplin stuff. So like, this whole movie is so quotable. I was like, I have to limit to like 10 because if not, it's gonna be like.
You're gonna have my list of 26.
List of
we could post a script and just like X out like 7 lines, and that's about it.
Basically.
So
Nick, what you got?
I've got a couple more. I'm just gonna do the ones that really made me laugh. The rest I think I'm gonna give to Jay, and we're gonna post it to the pod the Twitters or the
we'll probably do it on
Instagrams.
both. Probably the full.
So if you want to see the full list of my favorite quotes, go there and check it out. But these are the ones that like really just like I was dying. We said a lot of them already, but there's still a couple more that I've got. One of them is like it's when JP in one of the points goes into Samantha's office and he's like, "I want to get you a black cobra just to go around the neck."
Yeah, it's just like that black cobra. What the fuck? Do you like techno?
You would if you had robot ears. Let's see. So then, so when Barry is sitting there talking about how he saw Dante with the police, and him and his girlfriend were watching the news, and they saw Dante with the police, and Dante goes, "My girlfriend, do you mean that piece of rabbit fur you rub on your dick every night?" And then Barry's like, "Yes."
Yeah, that was. Oh, that's great.
And we lost Nick.
This is the whole interaction. I'm crying.
He's like, yeah.
You think it's like Dante busted his balls? He's just like, yeah.
He saw right through me on that
one. So next one is when the night after Jeff and the roommate, what's her name? I'm drawing a blank right now because I was just Grace. Yes, when they're done talking, and Jeff rolls over and he's like, "Should have wore a condom."
Oh,
You were my first.
You were my like
3,000.
3,000.
Should have wore a condom.
It's good hit numbers right there.
And then the when he's talking about the sex, and he's like, "This chick's pussy smelled like the Great Depression."
Oh my god! Yes.
So did she invent the hand job? No. Good question. But she did invent the finger in the ass while giving a blowjob. She's a pioneer.
And then my last quote is at the very end when it's the last scene in Dante's basement, and he's talking about the brown bomber stuff, and Barry's like, "I'm good. I already shit my pants this month."
So you want to try the sweet? It's called the brown bomber. Because when you're smoking, you get so stoned that you shit your pants. The brown bomber. I would never try that. I'm like, what? No.
I do love the fact that Dante has names for every single weed.
Yeah.
That is great. Good stuff.
So that's my list. That's a part of my list.
Oh,
you gotta
my
go
God.
online and see the
Delivered
rest.
you at the front desk for you, Alex. I hope it's a guy with a naked boner. All right, I thought in there. All right. So that's what we got for. Actually, let me throw the one I forgot. Two of them in there. So we thought, obviously, Brian, the rest of. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I can't stop coming. It feels so good. And then Jeff goes, dude, jerking off on my mom is one thing, but banging your grandmother and her roommates, that's like legendary.
So gnarly.
Oh my God. Okay, so let's bring it on to the movie awards. We're going to go for best quote. I'm going to throw mine out there as in for Dante. I love it. Just monkey. Because you know what's going to happen. Without a doubt. When she says monkey, and it's that's what I got. There's plenty of others. It's going to be very tough.
Put that on there.
That's
as
what I
far as a
thoroughly
favorite
enjoy.
quote, like that, I know what it's setting up, but I don't know if that's like my favorite quote for the movie. Like, oh man, it's tough because I love the "What's up, Silver Fox." Your bed is a car. Yeah, but it's a fucking sweet car.
This is going to be rims or something like that. And maybe another CB radio to talk the car.
If I'm going to have to probably give the best quote, it's going to have to come from Jeff, and it's going to be like high score. What does that mean? Like I just love that one because we still play video games, and we use that. We play stupid Golden Tee. High score. What does that mean? Did I break it? Did I win?
That's true.
So it's like I feel like that's still very relatable to our everyday lives that we could use that quote. So that would be my quote for.
Okay, Nick, what you got?
I think I gotta go with the one that just had me dying with the piece of rabbit fur. I think I gotta go with that.
That's so good. The fact I was surprised rabbit fur. I don't know why I thought of rabbit, but like
I don't know.
know what?
I don't know. It's great.
I can bend to either of those, so I don't know. There's like tons of movies.
This movie's way too quotable. Like, there's too many lines in here just to settle on one. I think if we're just picking like our favorite, instead of just coming to consensus, I think it's fine. You know, just because,
Yeah.
like you said, this whole movie you could quote fucking left and right. So it's
Exactly.
it's in the eyes of the beholder.
So whatever you guys want, we'll leave it up to the audience. Whatever they feel that's good, whatever comes natural to you. Do you prefer the hand job of Charlie Chaplin? Do you prefer the fucking the shit in your pants weed? Do you prefer guy blow?
How much do clothes cost in the Matrix?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Or one of JP's, one of his robot voices. Sit on my face. I don't know. Whatever you like. It's up to you guys. You know what?
I have a robot vagina.
Yeah, but that was Jeff. Though,
I know.
It was so good. My name is JP. I have a robot vagina.
So you know what? Go free. Whatever you want to do, it's all you on that one.
Don't be mad at us.
Oh, that was what's her face got into. I had a dream last night. Even he was fucking
Mr. Cheezel. Yeah, we didn't even talk about him.
I mean, swim with the seabirds, Mr. Cheezel.
Yes. That I would undermine someone.
Yeah, I would underestimate someone.
Oh wow, where do you buy your weed from? From you, Tante.
Hey, Mr. Cheezel!
This is like us quoting the time we're back and forth. All right, so let's move it on to best scene. Who wants to take the lead on this one? What do you think?
Oh, Karate Monkey. I lose my shit. I can't. I have to. That has to be it. Like, as much as I love the party at the grandmother's, I know hands down when that fucking monkey. When they just start talking about him, and I'm just like, fuck, here it goes.
Yeah, because the scene sets it up. Because it's like they're in the basement and they're like,
But watching that for the first time, I was in tears. I'm still in tears. It's so fucking good.
Honestly, I have to agree with you. That's why I said best quote's monkey, because I know my best scene is going to set that up.
Yeah.
Dr. Shocklu speaking Korean to the guys, and he starts pulling his fucking like black
He
belt.
does a couple different moves, like stretches.
It gets himself warmed up at the bottom of the stairs, and the next thing you know, you hear the fucking fighting on back.
Mr. Lee Ho?
Dead silence.
Monkey?
And then there comes the fucking Liu Kang monkey down the stairs. Like it's just like, oh shit. And then I like to include the next like minute after that in the next scene where it's because what happened to your eye, because you wouldn't believe me if I even told you.
Doctor, hand me a baggie, please.
Here you go.
Thanks, pal.
This guy's not going to rip my heart out of my chest and show it to me, is he?
No, this is Mr. Lee Ho. He's teaching me and Monkey Taekwondo. I got my yellow belt today. Monkey got his red belt. He's a quick learner. Monkey, sucker, punch. How I got this fat lip.
Where's the monkey now?
He's upstairs putting his nunchucks away. Yo, that party was off the hook, kid. Your girl can drink her fucking face off. Shut up, Monkey. I got company, dude. Doctor, can you tell Mr. Lee Ho to go make the monkey be quiet?
Yes, sir. 李先生，他说今年能不能去楼上让猴子平静下来？
哦，当然可以。妈的，这个臭小猴子，做什么东西？干掉！我来了。
Lee Ho's the real deal. He's full on Chinese.
Yeah, I can see that.
What the fuck? Mr. Lee Ho? Monkey?
Oh, so good. That's my scene. Like, as much as I said, I love the grandmother's party. Like, the Karate Monkey gets me every time.
Indeed. So, Nick, what you got for that?
I think I've got to go with the dance scene. It's just such a great scene. Nice moves, Bobby.
No, not one bit.
Nice moves, Bobby. looks like my days at Brainasium are numbered.
Sweet moves.
Yeah, you start from the games like, we don't have Dance Dance Revolution. It came in just this morning. I love it because the whole entire set was like, oh man, I was like, I guess my number's up, guys.
Guess my days are numbered at Brainasium.
Yeah. Oh,
Sweet moves, Bobby.
Takes the jacket off and he does some like weird, like it's like a slow song.
Just the way, just the way he does the jacket too. It's like somebody takes it off of him. His arms just drop. He pulls them back. His chest comes out forward, and like the guy slides the jacket off of him.
Yeah, he's like
just so funny.
He guy's like 6 foot exactly, 120 pounds soaking wet. Oh,
Take off the Woody Allen jacket.
That's that's probably the best out of the challenge scenes that they have with them. He doesn't get, and then when Nick Swartzen does his dance, he's just going in circles. It's kind of like in Vogue where they're doing like the face thing.
He's doing that
like in a circle. Like I don't know how they explain it, but besides that, it's just so good.
Yawning.
And yawning as he because we were great, like perfect, and you're like multiplying by like
You're so good, you're gonna break the game.
High score. What's that mean? Did I break it?
Yeah. So again, this is like another one. If you're a bird, you guys, like you're a peacock, right? Set you free and learn to fly. So let's move on. Best character, Randy Watson award. Anyone want to jump in on this? What we got? So Dante? Okay.
Yeah. Every time Dante's on screen, he's fucking hysterical.
He is.
He's so fucking good. Like in that movie. Just even the beginning when you first meet him, he's just like, bro, I was putting my Christmas tree.
It's July.
It's July.
Your ass is tanner than my face.
Oh, really?
I'm not brown. I'm bronze.
Yeah, it's like, oh, really? Like, it was just, like I think Dante is fantastic in the movie. Like he just plays that perfect stoner, and when he's doing the the interview, like, and there's a fucking king in the jungle and just dropping F-bombs all over the place. It was like, I almost shit my fucking pants. And the reporter for the news channel is just like holding it, like, I don't know what to do.
This guy's gold, but yet he's like cursed up a story.
It was so good. But if I had to give two other people that I could say that were really good in the movie are Mr. Cheezel.
I like Mr. Cheezel.
And David Spade for the hot minute that
Shiloh. See, I got you. So where I differ is that Mike, I like
Karate Monkey.
I like Rob Schneider's character Yuri, the landlord. He's just his shitty Armenian accent. And whatever gibberish he's speaking on the phone, then he throws the fucking bong at them at the way up, and he's telling about how he's gonna. I get these guys crush your testicles.
They pull your balls through your penis.
Yeah, through the asshole. So like I loved him. Dante, yes, but I favor Rob Schneider. Yuri, like maybe like half a point. 4.03 out of instead of 4.0. Nick.
4.07?
Yes, actually, it's 4.07 for
the accent could have been used a little bit of improvement, but overall, it was a good job.
It was, and he has the phone hanging out in the fucking like old school thing.
Yeah, with the wire,
with the wire, with the ear.
That's it.
Smells like Cypress Hill cuts. So, Nick, what you got?
I got to go with Jeff. I just thought that I said I love Nick Swartzen. I just thought he did another great job, and every scene he's in, I'm just dying from his lines.
No, you're not wrong with that either.
I mean, there's nobody like I can't even do an Adrian in this one because there's really no character that I hate. Like everybody in this movie I thought did a great job. Maybe Kane. I don't know. That's really the only guy.
JP.
No, it was.
Oh, I love JP, but he was great. It was so great.
He steals a video game and then he's just like a tool bag. I hate your face. And stuff like hiding.
Adios, turd nuggets.
Yeah. Give him the finger. Shoot, finger lasers. I don't know how to explain. Yeah, where's Adrian Balboa, JP, on for that? He's funny as shit. All of your characters is good, but he's a cockbag. So, all right. So, again, whoever you want for this movie. We're going pretty strong. We're gonna open up our next round of beers. Then we'll go to we'll finish up a little BTS and then our great questions of the movie. So Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We got some good quotes coming for you as well. I had a dream last night. I dreamt I was a dove flying over the sea, and then I dove into the ocean and swam with the dolphins. I was two animals joined at one, which meant good things are coming. Good things. Fucking Mr. Cheezel with his stupid
Good things are coming. Good things.
Oh, man, so good. Okay, guys, so now let's bring this podcast to an end. So, behind the scenes, a little BTS. I'll start it off with. So, according to Nick Swartzen in the pot smoking scene, Dante was given fake weed. Then he decided to get his own weed. So for each retake of that scene, he was lighting up real bong hits. Swartzen stated that Dante, after the takes, said he couldn't feel his legs and that he needed to go to the hospital. So I don't know. So
I can only imagine how many takes they had to do.
So what weed was he? So what would you call that? Like the paralyzed weed? Is that what was that the name for it? We got the deer weed,
the wheelchair weed.
The wheelchair. Okay, and now so the game you guys don't know. Before we go on, I'm a huge video game nerd. I love all that stuff. So it's one of my huge hobbies. So the game used in the movie Eternal Deathslayer 3 is actually a modified version of Majesco's Blood Rain 2. Both Blood Rain 2 and the abandoned title Demonic were developed by Texas-based developer Terminal Reality. Okay, so now Rob Schneider's cameo as Alan Covert's character Landlord Yuri, no one knew how his character would look or sound like until he showed up on set on the day of filming, which makes this scene even better after knowing this for me. That's why I think he's the best. So the accent he talks in is supposed to be Armenian, which literally had the cast and crew in stitches, as they say, laughing their ass off while filming, especially Nick Swartzen, who said Schneider was just talking gibberish throughout the entire scene. I guess the entire phone conversation when he shows up. Oh, man, I love that. And then here we go, next cameo. David Spade's cameo was the health vegan Shiloh.
Guy below.
Was actually the last day of shooting the film. Spade came up with different versions of the rant, which completely cracked the cast and crew while filming, especially Nick Swartzen, who was completely caught off guard by it and loved every minute of it.
I think that's why their interaction is so good together.
Yes, because it was just like, again, another ad lib, and that's why they're good. These guys are fucking good comedians. And again, so the second film, which, again, his little BTS from Jonah Hill, is this star Jonah Hill appeared in 2006. The other was a comedy Accepted, co-starring Justin Long, whom he would co-star with in Stranger Wilderness, starring Steve Zahn years later, which was also produced by Adam Sandler's company, Happy Madison. And Accepted, he was like the college guy. He's dressed as ask me about my wiener. You remember that as a hot dog dressed like that?
Yep.
So he had another background character on that. I don't want to go too. There was a lot of BTS on this. So I know, Nick, you got some for this. So what you got, bud?
I actually do. And I don't even know if this one would be discussed, but Joel David Moore, who plays JP, he actually plays a character in Dodgeball that in one of the scenes, now Dodgeball was, what was it, 2 years later, I think that it was.
Maybe 2 years before. It was like 2004.
Was it 2004?
Was it before?
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, yes. It was
Okay.
before. You're right. So Dodgeball was filmed before this, right? And in Dodgeball, JP's or Joel David Moore, his character in one of the scenes wears a T-shirt that says "I love robots." If you ever watch it, it's the scene when they're like trying to race across the crowded street.
Yeah.
So when they're dodging the traffic in that scene, he's wearing a T-shirt that says "I love robots," and I didn't catch that until maybe a couple of years after watching Grandma's Boy. It was Dodgeball was on, and I was watching, and I was like, "Oh shit!" JP loves robots even in other movies.
Maybe if you had robot ears, you'd love techno.
And then my other bit was I got this back when I had a lot more time on my hands, and I thought watching the behind the scenes was somewhat cool. In this scene with the monkey driving the Jeep, the monkey, when he's leaning over towards Alex, he's actually trying to bite him because he had bonded with Dante, and I guess he thought that whatever Dante's character is, but he
Peter
bonded with him,
Dante's his
and he
name.
was going after the guy who plays Alex.
Really?
And so he was actually trying to, it looks like he's like going, like talking to him or whatever,
Yes.
but he's actually trying to bite him.
Makes the scene even better now that I know that. Awesome. Brian, you got anything for us? Or that's good.
No,
Yeah.
no, I wish I did, but I got nothing for you this time.
Okay, that's all right. No problem. So, on to our favorite question. Can The Rock make this movie better? I'll tell you what. I said yes. Hear me out. Add him. Remember the final basement scene when it starts pounding? And it's like, we got a surprise for demonic whatever Dante's talking about for the video game for its release and like having a global success. And it's a fucking elephant. Have The Rock bring in the elephant or something like that really quick. I don't know, have something funny. Have him come down dressed as like some sort of like an elephant handler, and then next you know it all just disappears. I think that's my opinion.
I think you're pushing it.
Yeah, no,
Trying a little too hard.
no, I don't think he would. I don't think he would be good in any part of this movie. But if I just want to like see him do something that he wouldn't do, would be like maybe if he was battling Nick Swartzen in Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Have him be the dancer.
Yeah.
Other than that, I got nothing. So
Okay, I see Nick seems to be on par with that. All right, so should there be a sequel franchise TV series on this? I think no. Can't do much. One and done, as I always like to say.
Yeah.
Zombieland. All right, you guys concur, agree?
yeah, there's no double tap here.
All right, so final thoughts. I'm going to throw it to you, Nick. Final thoughts on this movie.
It's just a great movie to just sit and relax and have a good laugh for, you know? I think that's going to be my final thought of this.
Yeah,
Everything's been said.
Yeah, it's a movie you don't have to think. You know, you're just if you want to just sit there, laugh your ass off on certain scenes, and there's a ton of quotes that just are relatable to like everyday stuff. You know, it's just just fucking funny. You know, it's with just a bunch of dudes hanging out and having a good time. That's it.
Yep. I agree. So pick it up at any time. I was just reading some more quotes I could probably throw in here at the end. So I don't know what I'm agreeing to what Brian said. But again, great movie. Other than that, okay, here we go. So you're right. I was wrong. Do you have bathrooms in here or do you have to shit in a plant? Stupid fucking idiot. Red shirt ass. You guys think you're so fucking cool. It makes me sick. Oh, let's go make fun of the vegans and their crazy lifestyle. We're not hurting anyone. Go eat a hamburger and choke on a cow dick. All right, so I was wrong. That's exactly what the quote was going on like that. That is
nice karma, Guy Blow.
That's all right. So I pretty much wraps it up for this. Any other quotes we want to throw on this on here? There's a lot. We can just go to Dr. Shakalu brought some crazy Zimbabwe weed that turns out we said that one earlier. This is like if Tyson fought an infant in the plane. Oh my God! Again, let's see. Oh, I love that Laura quote like that. And oh yes, finally a roommate who goes shopping. Chicken cutlets, spaghetti with garlic bread. Oh my God, the wings to go with the breast. I don't know where you are, but I'm gonna fucking eat you too. It's so fucking the shit that comes up with this. Okay, sorry. Let's wrap it up.
How about when I just remembered one more when they're just watching Antique Roadshow and Grace is like, "Shh, go watch a Playgirls. Go read a Playgirl or something."
When she makes fun of every time.
Yeah, my grandson's gay too. That's the joke. Which reminds me, he's 36 in this movie.
Yeah,
I'm 38. I'm like, fuck, he looks old, man. He looks like
he's older than that.
Oh yeah, I just say. Hey Timmy.
She's like, I'll give you a number. Introduce him. He's like, I'm not gay. Denial.
Yeah. Oh my God, we forgot to talk about the scene where she dies.
It's a fireman stripper at the door. One could only hope, Grace.
No, what about the first night he spends at his grandma's house?
Yeah,
and she's like,
I was gonna say
where did she die? Like, he steps over it. Then in the middle of the night, it's like, oh, so cold. Jesus fucking Christ, I would have helped you if I was here. No, he starts off like, holy fuck, you gotta be kidding me. That's exactly what I'd say. Like, it's fucking haunted.
Don't curse, sweetie. You're better than me.
Yeah. Or the next morning when the clock goes off and he's like pounding it like it's an alarm clock. Why won't you stop?
The grandfather clock is worth like $2,000. Hey Timmy, any chance I can crash on your couch tonight? Why? So you can jerk off on my mom too? Just a fucking liar, Timmy.
Did you TiVo Samurai Jack?
Oh my god!
I will tell you this: when that does happen, and his mom picks him up, she looks back at him. I think the mom was ready. Just saying, she gives him a look like.
I'll take your word on that.
I don't know. Hey, listen, I stretch with a rock. That's kind of stretching it there too. So, oh my. So, one last one. You're the reason Alex has been tired all week. Well, we've been sort of rough on him, but he's kind of soft, if you know what I mean. We're not used to having a man in the house, so I guess we ride him pretty hard. Oh, that is so gnarly.
Barry, that's so gnarly.
Baby loves milk. Okay. I don't think you guys need to hear the rest. I may cut some of this shit out. But you know what? We might just fucking keep it in. All right, so let's end this podcast. So let's move on to the next. So we're going to start up the RB2 Real Blues Bros trilogy again. This one's going to be called the Keanu Reeves trilogy. And the next movie will be Point Break. And guess what? We may have a special Real Bro fan again on this. Kev, not you, I'm sorry, but we may have someone else. We'll figure out how it is, get him on the schedule, and see what's going to happen. Again, Point Break, Keanu Reeves, let's get on it. If you want to be part of the RB2, check us out on our website to find out how. Again, reelsbluesbros.com. And that's it for us, guys. Cheers.